Hey guys, welcome back to Animal Crossing. Last time we had finally returned back to the world of Animal Crossing, or the town of Lian Yu, and saw that one person moved out, but things are mostly the same. So I need to address the title already. So I think what the title of this episode of Animal Crossing is going to be is called an update, because I need to update you guys. So this is the first episode I've recorded in a couple of days now. One, because I've had a ton of homework to work on. But two, is something that I sent in the Discord a couple of days ago. So I sent an announcement that I got into a really bad car crash. And I really did. Because I wanted to update you guys about it, because some kind of venting about it would be a good idea on my part for some mental health kind of stuff. But it's also kind of hilarious and kind of scary. So I just wanted to put it out there and stuff, and to address it from the Discord, because if I just never addressed it again, probably feel like I was lying about it. But no, I was not lying about it. Oh boy. So yeah, I got into a car accident a couple days ago. What day was that? I think that was Saturday? Yeah, it was Saturday, August 3rd. And yeah, I was driving back from my hometown to where I live currently to go to work and stuff like that. And I was driving up a road. It was raining really, really hard. And I had gotten to a point in the highway where water pools a lot. And I started hydroplaning, and I couldn't stop. So I hit the left side rail of the highway, and then it shot me over to the right, where I went off the brush, and my truck rolled over about 2 times. I don't actually remember the full numbers, because I was a little bit scared at that point. Very scared at that point. So yeah. My truck rolled over twice, and so when it landed, I was not on my wheels. I was on my side. The passenger side, the passenger side of a car, so the right side for Americans, was down on the ground, and the driver's side was up in the air. So I was being held up sideways by my seat belt, as I am literally sitting there screaming because I am scared and in pain. So yeah, I was held up by my, seat belt, for 20 minutes. I was stuck there for 20 minutes screaming my ass off, trying to get somebody's attention, because when my car had crashed, it went into this, not a pond, but a little mud puddle, and it was over on the side, and it was raining really hard, so nobody saw me down there. So I was literally screaming for 20 minutes, hoping that somebody would come and save me at that point, which is scary as is, and the fact that I was in a mud puddle that was starting to seep through the window meant that I could have drowned. So that's great. The one thing that saved my ass, though, was, of course, the airbags in the truck. Thank God for that. My truck is completely totaled. It is completely destroyed. It's completely dead, and it's so sad. But its last act was to save my ass, because I have no broken bones, not many scrapes. I have a couple of cuts. My shoulder, I wish I could show you guys a picture of my back left shoulder, because you can see an outline of the bone of the shoulder blade trying to get out of my body, which is scary as shit. But the only way I was saved is because somebody else had also gotten into a crash a little bit after I had gotten into a crash. So when they got out of their car to check the damage, they finally saw my truck in the side in the pond. So they literally had to come over there and scream, "Is anybody in there?" And I was in there. So then they were able to call the police and an ambulance, and they were able to get me checked out and get me safe. And thank God for them. I have no clue who they were. The only thing they told me is that they were a retired firefighter. I have no clue who the fuck that was, but, for all I know, that could have been Lucifer himself from SMT coming to save my ass at that point. So, I have the devil's own luck that I walked out of a car crash where I flipped twice, or maybe even thrice. I have no clue how many times I flipped. It felt like being in a roller coaster that was going to kill you. But I survived. It's like that meme. It's like, fuck you guys, I lived. If we put this in, for some reason I've been playing a lot of SMT, so it's like, in my mind, Lucifer saved my ass, because I'm definitely the Chaos rep. But either way, yeah, so, I'm alive. I'm okay. It's been a couple of days since it happened. I've been healing. Still not sure if I'm okay driving on a highway, but I have to drive on the highway to get to work. So it's not like I'm going to be able to avoid that. So, exposure therapy is definitely in session as I drive to work and all that shit. But either way, just wanted to give you guys that update about my life, because if you guys never heard anything else about like what happened in that, and then the Discord's just like, man, you talked about a car crash but you didn't say anything about it, that might have just never happened. You're lying. But no, I'm not lying. I was, oh boy, that experience. I've only gotten into 2 car crashes in my life now. One was back in high school and the other one was 4 days ago or so. But yeah, I didn't crash into anybody. Hell, it barely made any damage anywhere. The car is literally just completely dead, but it saved my ass, so that's all I care about. Nissan makes some pretty good trucks, I'll tell you that, even back then, so saved my ass. So just wanted to give you guys an update. I wanted to vent a little bit about it, just because it was really scary, and I didn't want you guys being out of the loop, because, you know, the backlog, while it being somewhat of just a logging of which video games I've played and stuff like that, and being a big list, it also kind of acts as kind of like a day in, day out kind of log of my life. So it's like, wanted to make sure that that was included, because that, whew. The rain in the game pretty much was the same amount of rain. Not the same amount, it was a lot more. But, you know, it's raining in game while I was talking about when it was raining when I crashed. So that was great. But yeah, it really sucks. But, like, I have insurance. It's fine. It's really sad because I love that truck, but, you know, life moves forward. It gets so heavy. We who break the butterfly. I don't know how the rest of that song goes. Either way, enough about sad shit. We're back here in Animal Crossing, and another update. I've completely forgotten about that. Do I have input delay? Little bit of input delay. I never even noticed that. I don't know why. Maybe the crash gave me a 60 frames per second eyesight now. Still didn't fuck with my eyesight. I didn't even hit my head, so thank God I didn't have a concussion or anything like that. My body, not all that great. But yeah, the other update, I had said earlier that I've been working on a shit ton of homework. The amazing thing is, today I just got done with my capstone paper for my master's degree. So I'm pretty much done with my capstone. There's just like a little couple pieces of homework for a completely different class. But like 2 days from now, I'm going to be done with my master's degree. That is fucking insane, dude. And it's insane that it happened the same week as that car crash. But still, that's still insane that I'm almost done with my master's degree. A couple days from now, you're going to have to be calling me Master Breeze. But yeah, a lot of updates in my life. Just wanted to let you guys know before we actually played Animal Crossing. Either way, we're back here on August 7th. Between doing massive amounts of homework, I have been talking to Tangy quite a bit. So you want to know how many times I talked to Tangy? I don't even know. But I need to show you something. This is my pain. This is my penance. This is suffering. And I will show you. Yay! You'll never know how many hours this took. In between writing papers and shit like that, I was literally just playing Animal Crossing and talking to Tangy for hours. And guess what? These stupid bags don't show up all that commonly. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 4. So what's 7 times 4, everybody? That's right, it's 28, I think. Yes, it is. We have 28 bell bags of 30,000 bells. Woo, boy. That's all I gotta say. All I gotta say is Tangy is a rich yandere. That's all I gotta say. But using 28 bell bags, I still have like 26 left in my inventory right now. I now have way too much money. But you know what we are going to use this money on? We're going to pay off our fucking debts. We're going to do it. Let me just tell you, this took hours. And if I count how many times I spoke to Tangy, it's probably in the millions. Probably somewhere in the millions, right where my hand starts to hurt and the aneurysms start happening. So yeah, I have a lot of money. I am rolling in the money, and now Nook will be rolling in the money, because I have to give all this shit to him. It's like, thanks, Nook. This fucking house costs an arm and a leg, which is just a little bit less than how much a regular house costs. Exactly. But yeah, if my humor sounds a little bit weird, it's probably because I'm still a little bit shaken up. But you know, we're gonna get back there, back to the memery, back to the Gemery. Anyway, I'm gonna give you a ton of money, you piece of shit. I'm paying off my debt. And also, something is probably different. The bell number that I paid off is a little bit different because one of those nights where I was actually, trying to get Tangy to give me money, the power went off. And you don't want the power to go off in Animal Crossing. At least for the couple of times after the first one. I met a man. He was extremely angry at me. Or not as angry. He said he'd be angry, so I don't know if he's ever going to show up again, but he's a scary man. But yeah, don't reset the game. Don't turn off your power, even if it's completely against your will. Anyway, it's time to pay money. There we go. I still owe 425,000 bells. 45,800 minutes. I don't remember what song that's from. Anyway, now I am broke. But don't worry, I have all the cocaine money over here. No, it's more or less explained that all that furniture I sold to Tangy, yeah, it's actually just filled with meth. Massive amounts of meth. That's all that's in it. That's why she paid such absorbent amounts for shit like fucking toilets. Fucking weird shit. Like, she gave me a toilet once. And then I sold one of the toilets, and she gave me the toilet back. So I put the toilet in my house, and now it's in my basement next to my froggy chair, which is great to say. But either way, it just goes to show how much grinding. Imagine if I didn't know the Peppy Villager trick. Like, if I didn't know this exploit, just imagine how much money, how much time, how many fucking fruits I would have to sell until I got it all done. You would never be able to imagine. You would never be able to imagine how much time. Also, I didn't even know. You can actually spin your umbrella when it's raining. Cool. I can spin the Dorumon. Also, yeah, I'm wearing the Lukoa clothes just for no reason. Definitely not jerking off to my head. Ooh. Let's go, ooh. It's almost done. Nook's gonna have to fucking give me a fucking blowy after all this. It's like, I've paid you so much money. You should at least give me something in return. And if that's a blowjob, it's just gotta be. Now it's down to 65,800 minutes. Yes, I still owe that much. I'm almost done. I'm almost done, Pally. No more paying off debt. Which means that my addiction to having debt will be gone, which means I'm going to have a lot more addictions now. But yeah, very happy to be done with the fucking money problems. I think I overshot how much I needed to give him. Or maybe, I think I got like right to the right amount, I think. At least a little bit over, a little bit under. I have no clue. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and give you this. Yeah, I'm over by like 90 something. By a lot, it feels like. I'm going to pay off all I've got. Okay, so I had 84,000 left, which I guess is just like a random number of me just counting and shit. Well, looks like you've paid back all of your loan. Thank you very much. Is there anything else I can help you with? I have nothing to mail since I just have some letters I need to read. Oh, really? Come back anytime. It feels so good! Look at him say, hooray! Yes! I've paid off all of my loan! I'm completely debt-free! For reals this time, I'm actually debt-free. Oh, we should go... How much money do I have in my pockets? I'm gonna put this money into my pockets. Also, I have mosquito in my thing. I don't know why. I caught a mosquito out of anger. There's a bug on the Oliver tree. I gotta get it off. No, you cannot defile my good boy. He is so good, he'll sit there forever. Oh boy, Nook. Well, I've come to call. I've come to see your debt. My goodness gracious. Frozen. Truly amazing. That's no lie. Paying off all the money that you owed on your house. Incredible. I salute you. But as I told you before, I can't build you a house bigger than the one you've got now. Flat out impossible. I totally couldn't put like a space elevator to the moon, but whatever. This is odd for me, but I feel slightly guilty taking all that money you owed me without anything in return. Oh, I've got it. I have a terrific idea. The perfect thank you gift. I'll let everyone in town know just how honest and diligent you are, Frozen. I shall build a monument to you, Frozen. I'll put it in front of the train station. Yes, that's what I'll do. Nook, you may be the first raccoon humanitarian. Just you wait, Frozen. I'll wait, you'll see. Okay. Seems like a monument would probably be a lot more expensive than, like, you know, like, than a house, but okay. You want to do it for free? Hell yeah. That's a scroll. I don't know what the scroll does. Buy it? Yeah, sure. Thanks much. Yes. I don't know what this object is, but I just wanted it. Man. You have no cool items. I found a fucking conga here a couple days ago, dude. Sell me more fucking instruments. And in fact, there is a way we can make him sell us more instruments. But we have to do it's not really cheating. It's more like exploiting, as we usually do. But we'll talk about that a different time. Either way, I just want to celebrate that we're alive. Well, he's quite the humanitarian to build a statue of me. I guess no one else has paid off their debt at this point. No one's paid off the debt, so it's like, what does it matter? What's in here? A cabin wardrobe. Panda paper. It's always fucking panda paper here. What the fuck you villagers got against fucking pandas? But yeah, once you pay off all of your debt to Nook, something special will spawn right about here, but we can't really see it till next episode, so either way, I am very happy to be done with debt. Give me all... Oh, shit. No. Yeah, I have way too many letters. I've been sending way too many fucking fossils. We got this nice letter from home, so I want to read this. My dear Frozen, I certainly hope you're remembering to brush your teeth at night. I can't keep you from living with beasts, but I can at least remind you to save your gums. Do animals brush? Love, Mom. I think my mom's racist against animals. So we got another letter from home. My dear Frozen, strange, I've had a poor appetite lately. How about you? Have you been healthy? Have you been eating melted cheese sandwiches for dinner? Are you washing your knees? Knees matter. Love, Mom. You know, that's weird that the home letter was talking about my health. And I was in a car accident. So that was really weird. A little bit topical, you would say. But either way, I'm going to put these 2 letters into the post office because I like to remember all my fucking letters. Yeah, now if you actually try to make a deposit, you want to deposit some money? You instead actually have a bank account. And one very interesting thing is, if you can actually fill up the entire bank with 1 billion bells, something interesting will happen. I'm not doing that because fuck that shit. That's like saying, if you like literally kill someone, I'll give you like a lollipop, and it's like, that is the worst gift ever. That is the worst returning. So yeah. Anyway, got all my letters stored up. Anyway, we've got so many letters that are coming from what's it called? The library. Yes, the library. Do you want to have a library card? This one's got a dino egg. This one's got a mammoth skull. And then this one has a dinosaur track. And then the others have a lot of other things. I've sold off some of the items that I think I don't need, like fossil-wise, but, you know, whatever. There was one more letter I need to pick out of there, and it's probably the happy host. Happy host? Yes. Happy host, probably. The hoopy has to hookly. Oh, it's Nook. Hot news. I've got a fucking blue cabinet. It's like, thanks, Nook. Thanks. Anyway, we've got so many fucking things that we should probably go ahead and run off to the, what's it called, museum. Yeah, I've ignored pretty much all the other villagers during this entire time. Just the fact that I wanted to pay my debt. Because it's been so long. I feel like we should probably have paid it off by now. Because, like, there is no point in just, like, playing with you guys and then, like, always saying, like, oh, I'm going to pay off my debt. I'm going to pay off my debt. I'm going to pay off my debt. Well, guess what? I actually did it this time. So, fuck yeah. Though my addiction to debt is still there. So maybe we're going to have to do it again. Let's buy a new house. Let's buy a new house. Let's buy a yacht. Let's just buy everything, dude. Anyway, I'm going to run by Blathers and check and see what we've got. So what is this? Apotaurus. Taurus. What? Torso. Need to find a Apo skull, I guess. Do we have that? We have a T-Rex skull. A trilobite. We already have that, I think. A dinosaur egg. Another dinosaur egg. A mammoth skull. And dino track. What are we missing here? Are we missing an egg? Amber. Donated. Dinosaur track. Donated. Dino egg. Trilobite. I think the last thing we're missing is like a nautilus shell, theoretically. if we have that. So what do we got here? I think this is the mammoth, right? Let me read. Mammoth torso. So we'll have a completed mammoth. We'll have 3 halves of that. We're going to have stuff. That's all I know. So whatever dinosaur tracks I see, leave them inside because I don't need them. Dino egg, we've already got that. Mammoth skull is new, so I'm going to go ahead, take that out, give it to Blathers. This is another dino egg. This is a trilobite. We already got a trilobite. This is a T-Rex head. I love getting T-Rex head. It's the best. What is this? This is the skull of a Stegosaurus. I think this might be a new one. And then I think this last one is the torso of a plesiosaur. Yep. You got Plesiomon, everybody's favorite. Do we have the tail of a plesiosaurus? No, we just have the torso. Okay. Well, at least donating the mammoth's head will give us like a new entry. Blathers, shut the fuck up. It's time for you to do the big gay dance. Yeah, nobody's gonna remember Brawl Taunts at all. That is too classic of an animation series to know. Oh yeah, they're all in presents. Go fuck me. Blathers, I'm stupid. I didn't get it out of its packaging, even though you could just take it out of its packaging anyway. You know, it's more like you get a present. I don't get a present because I'm giving them to you. You, just the you of us. So that means I'm going to be making, well, technically I don't need Tangy anymore to do the Peppy Villager trick, since any kind of other kind of money, I don't need that much for anything. So it's like, I don't think it really matters, but you know, I might still use that trick every now and again to get a little bit of extra money. But there is a way to make, like, money much more easily and not have to deal with something. Ooh, I say, a mammoth skull! Will wonders never cease? Blathers, your eyes must be failing you. No, it's true, the mammoth, it's complete! Oh, I say, hooty-hoo, phenomenal, sensational, a truly grand occurrence. Welcome to Cloud 9. Blathers, compose yourself. Now then, where to begin? Mammoths, yes, mammoths. The woolliest of woolies. Like the woolies from, what's his name? What could possibly go wrong, Bubsy? They are, of course, mammals, and ones that lived much, much later than the dinosaurs, what? Pleistocene Earth was their home, and they are firmly established in our minds as creatures of the Ice Age. Ah, like Manny from Ice Age. Oh, such a beautiful show. I definitely don't hate Ice Age. Mammoths ranged in height from 6 feet to 14 feet at the shoulder. The woolly mammoth is the most famous species. The last of the mammoths died out some 10,000 years ago, which coincides with the ascent of man. It is perhaps the first animal whose extinction was contributed by man, though certainly not the last. Humans can truly be the most thoughtless and callous creatures when they think of only themselves. You know, you're saying that right in front of one, stupid. Oh, I say again, who? Oh dear, I wasn't referring to you personally. No offense intended, temper. You have our deepest, most profound gratitude. Yeah, there's more shit I gotta give you. I'll give you some of the ones that are incomplete. Get the T-Rex skull. Dude, we're really close to getting done with all these fossils. I mean, theoretically. Theoretically. Because there's like, anytime I dig up any of them, I'm probably going to find a couple copies now. I've already been finding copies, but you know, sometimes it'll work out, sometimes nah. Stegoskull. I think this one's going to say like a whole new thing. Let's see. Finally, the day has come. Our Stegosaurus is complete. Dare I believe it? Might this not be some cruel dream? Nay, it is true indeed. I say to you, whoo! Spectacular, superb, my whole being thrills. Now then, where to begin? Much has been written about the noble Stegosaurus. It was the largest of the plated dinosaurs and lived during the late Jurassic period. What? So that I guess we've already proven that dinosaurs do exist in this realm. I don't know how, but it just does. It is famous for the 2 rows of alternating bony plates surmounting its body and its 4 formidable tail spikes. Ka-smash! That's correct! It was a tail spike chop! Oh, please pardon me. I was overcome with emotion. Yes, I have your most profound and deepest gratitude, but do you have the most profound, deepest penis like me? Oh, God. Anyway, you can have this Plesio torso. Yeah, it's not complete yet, so there's nothing special you would say. But now we've got a couple of completed dinos. Well, one completed dinosaur, and one fucking random elephant man. Look, it's the random elephant man. It doesn't even look right. It doesn't even look right. This is Stegosaurus. So all we're missing is the T-Rex tail, the pterodon, like middle piece and other wing. This thing is completely empty. The front head of, I believe this is the Apatosaurus, otherwise known as like a Bronchiosaur. I don't know. Oh shit, the Plesiosaur, it's missing its neck, not its tail. Interesting. Anyway, that's enough with that shit. Filled in that, so now I can go ahead and sell the rest to Nook. And throw out all these letters, because I've been letting them build up in my inventory each day. Just because I want to see what I got, and I'm not donating it until it's all donated, I guess. No, I do not care what's in there. Alright, grab the present. And then I'm going to sell all these off. It's probably not going to be worth much. Hell, have I given a mosquito to Blathers? I think I have, haven't I? I think so. I'm just going to say that I have, so I don't have to worry about it right now. Also, I bought that sketchbook. I have no clue what it's for. It just looked kind of cool. I was like, I want to look I don't know what it is, but it exists, and I'll smash that football around. I mean, I guess if we were in the old yokai, goddamn horrible accent, horrible faking of the accent, that it would actually be called a fucking football or a lot. That sounds like nothing. That sounds like a fucking space monster trying to communicate to me about soccer balls. You know, I like it when all of the evil space beings talk to me about soccer balls. Yay, more fossils. These just take forever. It's gonna take a long, long time for you to get all the fossils in. But it probably took longer for you to get all that debt done. Look at all the shit in front of your house still. You know, Tangy, I feel like I should probably fix your house soon. That or sell off all this crud that I got from you. All this horrible dog shit that I did not want and you never wanted to grab. Who is that guy? Who the fuck are you? Are you Croissant's replacement? Who the fuck are you? Oh, I knew there was someone I hadn't met. Moncha, I have you now. I am Gaston. Got a problem with that? Cause I'm real good at fixing problems, you get me? I am from Russia. I am part of the Bratva. That's much better. I certainly hope I'll be glad to know you, Moncho. I don't think you're supposed to be Russian, but you're Russian now. Fuck you. You know, I liked Croissant better. Croissant was all like, and you're like, oh, Mother Russia. You know, there's a big difference between that. A big difference. Anyway, I'm going to open up all my fucking thingamajigs. But yeah, we have a new guy, and his name is Gaston. Or, no, I've got a better thing for him. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. But now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge. When I was a barge, I ate 4 dozen lads every morning to help me get barge. But now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen lads, so I'm roughly the size of an egg. You guys won't get that reference at all. Unless you've watched other episodes of the backlog. If you watched every single episode, you might actually get that joke. Other than that, you probably don't know what the fuck I was just talking about. I'm gonna sell you Mosquito Nook. As a punishment. As punishment for making me fucking literally exploit Tangy into the ground and then give you all the money. It's like, literally, this shit's fucked up, Nook. It's fucked up. Anyway, what should I do with you, Nook? You crook! I don't get that. I don't know what I just did. nor understand it at all, but okay. You know, sometimes you don't need to know. What even is this, Nook? That's an odd clock. It doesn't look like a clock. It looks like a fucking dildo with a timer on it. You got some weird shit in your place, Nook. That's all I gotta say. You got some weird shit. Okay, well, I mean, we could go around and talk to all of our friends, but we don't like talking to friends. Socializing? Nah. We don't socialize here in Animal Crossing. All we do is have debt and sell money. Yours for the taking. I buried a white knight in one of the 5 acres. Can you find it? If you can, it's all yours. This is on the 6th. This is like yesterday. I don't know. Could I actually find that? It would be like down this one. I'm too lazy and I don't want that. I'm too lazy and don't want that. I mean, my house is coming together. However slowly it is. We've got like a sitar, a conga, we got a harp, we got a metronome from Tangy, we got a couple of radios, I got a balloon from 4th of July, like a vinyl record, a phonograph. So my bottom floor is something, while my top floor is still just the 2 video game consoles and the gnome. The gnome from Half-Life 2 is here, so. And then my basement is Garbage City. I don't know what it was supposed to be other than storage, but right now, it's like, it's Spaceland. We've got like a rocket, we got a satellite, we've got this thing, and then there's that toilet I was talking about. See? Perfect day. Anyway, we're probably going to end this episode here, since I don't really have much else to say. So, yeah, with our debt paid, there's not much to really do. I do want to complete my house in like a certain way, but I think next episode I'm going to be explaining to you guys some of the extra things that we could be doing or could have done.
And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix, the Epsilon Sage, Spirit Rosewolf. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!